What up, internet? It's Truanseez. We're back at it with, well, we're doing things a little different today. Shooting later in the day. It's very palatial out here, you know what I'm saying? But with me today, I got the bar spitter, heavy hitter, Mash. What's up, my guy?
I got on Clipper shorts right now.
Ridiculous.
We just
the
fired up like that.
Audacious. He came over here audacious.
Yeah, I'm happy as fuck to be here.
No, that's good, man. You just dropped the EP.
Hell yeah.
You know, we're going to talk about that. How you feeling today, though?
I feel good. I'm off of, you cracked yours already?
Exactly, man. Bring that shit. This is the first time I've ever done one with, you know, my people chilling in the back. Very vibrant.
Very live audiences.
You know? How's your day been, though?
I'm good, man. It's
How you
hot
feeling?
As fuck.
It was hot today.
Had my nigga from AZ come out, my nigga Boog.
There you go.
Shout out to the fam right there. Got
That's
my
what I'm
bro
talking
here.
about.
The jerseys just came in today. Oop, my bad.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there go.
So
Sorry, I was excited, but
let's start with the origins. Last time you were here with Brother Smack, we got to you know, you guys each got to give a little bit of your you know, upbringing. But like, let's dive into the nitty gritty of it. Where were you born? Where were you raised? Where you coming from?
Damn,
I don't mean to get too CIA on you.
Take
you know
it
what I'm saying?
back. All right, let me see. Where I was born in, it was a Bellflower.
Bellflower, okay.
So I've always just always throughout my life bounced back and forth.
Yeah,
from
you're
San Diego to Long Beach.
Okay.
So was born in Bellflower, then spent some time in San Diego. That I kind of always was like back and forth to.
Where'd you do high school at? In both spots too?
I did both. So
you did.
When I went to high school, in San Diego, Chula Vista, South Bay area. I went to Castle Park High School.
Castle Park?
It's not an amusement park.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, that's where I used to go. Mini golf at in the IE.
Yeah, in the South Bay. Kind of close to the border, low key.
What was the mascot? The Lancers?
Trojans.
Trojans.
But we played the Lancers at Hilltop.
Nah, for sure.
Y'all niggas is trash. But
that's talking shit.
Out there,
I'm not a Lancer.
And then I think like halfway through, I went back to Long Beach. I went to Lakewood High School.
Mm-hmm.
And but I was supposed to play basketball, but my CIF shit like fucked up. Like they were.
You hurt your ankle or what?
I wasn't gonna be able to play varsity because you have to, like, your whole family has to move. You can't just move.
Oh shit.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna play. So that was my junior year. Went back.
Back to San Diego?
Yeah, back to San Diego and finished high school out there.
So you finished in San Diego.
Yeah. And we put a banner up in that bitch.
There it is. So when you were balling, were you rapping too at the same time, or was it
like I was always rapping in high school, like after
What
practice.
about middle school?
Middle school too,
Yeah.
but I didn't know where the fuck to record.
Yeah, of course.
So I just would like write bars, and we would try, like, you know how you would get your homies like stereo and like get a tape recorder.
Of course. I remember doing that.
Like someone had a random ass program on the computer, but when you record it and you play it back, it sounds like fucked up.
Yeah, I get it though, because I remember in high school, a couple homies of mine ended up getting this tape recorder from one of their family members, and we recorded an acoustic track because I hung out with like emo fools and shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was rapping at that time over like a acoustic guitar beat. Yeah. So I was doing this before all these little fools that sound, you know, like screamo ass rappers and shit.
Yeah, we was playing the fucking. You ever do the shit where you got the boombox in the back and then you got the tape recorder?
Of course.
And you play the boombox and you try to rap.
Get the instrumentals from the boombox and then get it on the recording.
And it feels like your homie's like mixing your shit as he's turning.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That was your early engineer.
Wait, so what inspired you to rap though? When did it start? Like when you were like, yo, I'm gonna.
Bro, I think I've always been able to put words together.
Yeah.
In some type of way. So like even I think like in like second grade, my mom put like a poem I did in like a newspaper.
Nice.
Like some shit like
Hell yeah.
And it rhymed and stuff. It was about airplanes. But like even just freestyling.
But who's some of the artists that put those ideas into your head? Was it any rapper? Was it a artist, or you know what I mean, like a band?
I'm trying to think of the earliest, like the super.
Because your flow reminds me of my favorite era of rap, which is like early 2000s. It's like 2000 to 2004, 5. specifically, not that you sound like him, but you give me the feeling of when I heard Ludacris's Word of Mouth, like on a lot of that era of shit. Particularly Growing Pains. That's the type of shit that you got. The flow, like it's very intricate, it's more serious, but you can get off on those, flex bars.
My favorite Luda album is was it Red Light District?
That's later on.
But that's just my favorite one of them. But I don't, as far as like the earliest influence, like my uncle was like kind of rapping in the garage and stuff.
For sure.
And he could like beatbox and do shit.
Yeah.
And that shit kind of, I don't know, like I just remember feeling like I could do that too. In a way.
So you got influence from your uncle?
In a way, yeah. Like my uncles and just seeing shit you see on TV, like songs you hear. It was like nobody in particular, but that's
that
like
sense.
the earliest. But then when I started kind of getting into my own thing, it changed so much. But I really grabbed on that, like Kanye, like the college dropout Kanye.
For sure. That's like, definitely. I mean, it's undeniable the influence that man had during that time on all of us.
Yeah.
But particularly, people in rap.
Cause you gotta understand, like everybody was banging, like West Coast. Like everybody wanted to be, you know what I'm saying, or violent as fuck. And then Kanye pops up, and this nigga's rapping about like the heart, you know what I'm saying? Your family.
And being an outcast too.
Like rapping about your cousins, 3 in the bed and 3 by the leg. Like who does shit like that? So it's like I was like, all right, and it was almost as if like that was the only thing of its kind in a way. I still like the other shit, but I'm a truthful ass dude. Like I would have homies that would be like, shoot up the block, and it's fun to say, but I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, they're exaggerating some shit.
Yeah.
They're being extra with their words. Yeah. But you definitely have a more meaningful flow, and you definitely speak from the soul, which is something that I think all of you guys do in Brother Smack, but you particularly have a very captivating way of doing it. So in high school, you were balling and rapping, and you knew that if the basketball shit wasn't going to work out, you were going to try this rap shit, or was the rap shit always just like?
I knew I was going to the league. Knew it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to the league. Like back then, I was league, bro.
For sure.
I was an athlete. I didn't smoke weed. Like I was trying to shoot like 1,000 jumpers a day. Type shit. Like at that time, like rapping.
But it was because of the politics.
Other way. It was the other way. Like rapping was for fun, and I was like for sure gonna try to go like D1.
And for the ball shit though, what happened was it was just strictly on politics that you had to move back from Long Beach to Diego, right?
Yeah. So like around, what was it? Where my nigga Boog at? Boog, like junior year? Like junior year, we started like I couldn't, like the CIF shit was so fucked up, I just had to sit the year out.
Yeah, and what did that do to your mental? Because as a young man, what does that do to something where it's like, I worked my ass off for this shit, and it's strictly not because of your talent, and not because of your dedication and hard work, but it's because of the way your family situation is set up.
It was life, you know what I mean? Like just life happened, and it fucked me up for a while. Like I was still like trying to hoop. Like I didn't quit. They had me play like JV my junior year, which is like
of course.
Fuck. And I just remember I started getting deeper and deeper, like more into music and shit.
Into
like,
the bars and
really start. Like I remember just after practices or any time after school, like really trying to just record, lay shit down, like write bars. And we was rapping on like a fucking Radio Shack mic.
Yeah.
Like, and the homie had Fruity Loops or
what year was this? This is like 06, 07?
Bro, this is like 06, 05. We even like put on a couple of shows at school and shit. Like niggas knew for sure. It was like, cause then that was around MySpace too.
Yeah.
So like, I remember even in football games, like around that time I was going by Jay Knox. So like, we'd be on the field and niggas be like Boogie Jay Knox. Yeah, so shout out my son. That's a real Jay Knox.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like my nigga Boogie, we be on the field and they be like, Boogie B, I heard that track. Jay Knox, what's up, nigga?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit tight. Y'all suck though. Like, just like talking shit.
Oh, of course, of
And
course.
that was low key glimpses where we was like, oh, we kind of good.
Yeah.
Like,
And people know that
Yeah.
we're out here.
and like people like, so we like, we're ballers and shit, but it was also like, when y'all gonna drop some new shit type of shit. And that shit's low key never stopped for me.
And so were you guys were setting up shows, or was it just putting out music on MySpace, or?
MySpace, just
Yeah.
putting shit out. And like, I think we performed at school like once or twice, like at lunch or some shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, just
That's funny. That's yeah. That's so then from after high school, you do the college thing, or what's this? Yeah. Out in San Diego.
Yeah, everyone niggas go to college, like, cause we was rapping like as a group, and it was SCSF, and so
What's that stand for?
See Everything Shine Forever,
All right.
and which is still it's still a thing, but my niggas is living,
Yeah.
but around that time we kind of like, I think everyone kind of split up, like, and everyone's kind of doing their own thing. My nigga Boog was in school, he was dropping like mixtapes. I was out where I was kind of working on stuff. Still, I always kind of balance between sports and music, like, just because it's just in me.
That's
like,
who you are. Yeah.
I love sports. I love the hoop.
Yeah.
So, but slowly but surely, like, music is like getting more and more serious. Like, at the same time, I find myself around more serious niggas that take it more serious. Like, I find myself the last nigga in freestyle ciphers at parties.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm starting to kind of realize, like, all right, there's not too many niggas fucking with me.
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah. You sharp
shit.
out here.
Not even on no crazy shit, but it's just like, it's just apparent. And I ended up dropping a mixtape called Snapshots of a Dreamer.
Okay.
And that was where I linked up with the homie Ian Bruce. And that was really where I got to like really spend time and really learn how to like make songs and dive into like lyricism. I had to learn my voice, and that was tough because everything that I was writing in my head was sounding like Kanye, like an early Kanye, because that was like my heavy influence.
Of course.
So like I would rap tracks and it would low key sound like an early like Humpty, almost. You know what I mean? Like nasally, like just kind of tough. So like trying to figure that out. Like I had vocal ability, but I didn't tap into it yet. Cause who was the light skinned vocal nigga at that time? Drake. So now anytime I try to sing, niggas is like,
Yeah.
look at you. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck that.
I totally get it. Yeah.
So like, and it's funny because it low key worked in my favor. So the second song I ever made was called LOVE, and it's like a hella singing song. It's for the ladies.
Yeah.
And niggas like tried to call me soft off that shit, low key. Like, it's just LOVE type shit. And I was like, all right.
Were you
fuck
auto tuned
y'all niggas.
out though?
No.
Good,
like it was
good.
just some smooth shit.
Yeah.
And I just remember after that, I was like, I'm finna bar up everything.
Yeah.
Like, and so that after that, like, I just remember like it was more mixtape shit. The next project I put out didn't even have really hooks on it.
All right.
That's how serious
It was straight
I was.
bars.
Like,
yeah.
And then now I'm more of like a balance between the both. I think it benefits.
No, yeah, you definitely executed it very well on this latest project. So after college, do you finish college, or you just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this rap shit and then hustle on some other shit?
It was, yeah, like, I kind of always kept a foot in school from my family. Like, because you don't want to like I don't want to say rapping it's not the thing.
Of course,
and
I could totally see as a parent where
You
you're
know what
like,
I mean?
this fool really thinks he's gonna make it in this rap shit.
So I'd be like, I'm in school.
But you motherfuckers really do prove their parents wrong, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would like always take a couple classes to like keep my family happy and stuff, knowing like this film class ain't gonna see me.
Yeah.
It is what it is, like, and yeah, so like, but I was still, that would be, music was like my focus.
Yeah.
Like,
And were your parents still supportive of you making sure you got your foot in the academics, but also you get to do what you love in the rap and music?
Yeah, like my mom, yeah, they're more like just make sure you got a backup.
Yeah.
So they wanted me to do both. Like finish school, do your music, but like finish school. But the time and the effort, it's kind of like one or the other.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know.
But it's working. It's working for you right now. So then after that, how do you end up back over here in? Do you go bounce back from San Diego to Long Beach, and then this is where the match that we know
So let me
begins?
see. So I come back from I was in school in South Dakota. I come back.
Oh yeah, you went. I forgot that you went.
Yeah, South Dakota, Mitchell, South Dakota. Whew.
How long were you out there for?
That I was there for a year, just a year.
Okay.
Cold year.
Yeah. That was one hell of a year though.
Cold year. Bug.
What does a place like South Dakota teach you, other than it being cold as fuck?
Show the MySpace pics.
Oh man.
What year was this? What year was this though? What year was this?
This was like
09?
09.
09.
It's like 09.
Okay. And at that time, that's like when Wiz and Currency and all these people are popping up. Is that the swag you were aiming for, or were you still doing your own thing?
No, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't. It was Plies. It was
Oh, you real?
It was Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah,
It
Wayne.
was,
Wayne for sure.
This was Carter.
3 had come out at that point.
Jesus.
Oh, no, it's Carter 2.
No,
This was,
no,
3's 2010.
nah, dude. Carter 3 came out.
This
Oh
was
wait, because I remember in
Phone
high school,
Phone
Amelie was
Home.
still popping like
That
my
nigga
senior
Frank.
year.
Oh my god.
You're right.
No, I know I'm right. No offense. But
You're right.
But yeah, so that makes sense. I can't believe that that I forgot about Wayne, because I just recently heard his bars on the new West Side Gun track, and my God, it made me like I had to slap myself a little bit and be like, don't you ever doubt Wayne. He's still got it in him.
Yeah, he's never gonna not have it.
When he wants to, and it's crazy to see. You reach a point. I saw Thug talking about when you reach a point, like, don't get mad, Spence. When you reach Drake's point. Rapping is definitely a point where you've already surpassed anything a rapper could do, and at that point you transcend boundaries and genres, So the reason what I'm tying this into is I forget that the influence of Wayne in hip hop, where he transcended, and that's why he stopped doing the bars as much and started doing more of the pop shit. Did I cause a disturbance over here?
Nah. I think the cameraman. That's the cameraman.
I know. I didn't want to mention his name, but Mash did earlier. But yeah, Drake and Wayne. It makes sense. Those guys did what rap transcended rap, like Kanye too. But at that time, I forget. Like, shame on me for completely disregarding the fact of the influence of that Wayne had in 09.
Yeah.
Especially during that time. And 5-6 years later too.
Like Drake, like the whole that whole Swagger Like Us group.
Yeah.
Wayne, Jay, T.I.
Yeah, he was on there.
And then Drake too. Drake was in there too. I was slapping hella
Drake wasn't on there, was he?
Drake was
Like Us?
No,
that was just. Yeah,
I was just saying, like, all of them.
Got you.
That's like.
Yeah, they were the Rushmore during that time,
Facts.
That's who I was chasing around that time. So it was bars, like crazy, spaced out.
And what's the? I'm just assuming here in South Dakota. I mean, what's the? Like, is rap appreciated over there?
We was appreciated.
Hell yeah.
We was dropping shit like it was tight. Like, niggas was waiting on our shit. Like,
That was Tupac out there.
we was like,
Hell yeah.
Like not like, oh, we had the whole South Dakota.
Of course,
like,
no.
Just everyone at school that knew us and like was fucking with us, like, that was like, them niggas got bars. Like,
Hell
they
yeah.
was slapping our shit.
Who'd you mob out there with?
It was me, my nigga Boogie.
Okay.
And a few other people. It was tight. Like, a few people we had all went to school with went to that school too. They played like different sports.
Dope.
So that was a unique situation that I was glad to experience. That.
And it was for a year.
Yeah,
you guys
for
made
a
the
year.
most of it.
It was cold as fuck. Froze my ass off.
Yeah.
Got out. There's a lot of shit that I want to say, but I don't want to incriminate myself.
Of course, no. We won't. We don't do that here. We'll talk about it off air.
Yeah.
But
allow me.
I could see that. I could see that.
All I gotta say is shout out Obama. I fought for your ass, and that's all I'm gonna say.
For Obama.
Leave it for that, yeah. And that's
Shout out Obama, dog.
Shout
So
out
you
to
do
Obama.
so you do a year, and then you're like, all right, it's too cold over here. It's time to bounce.
Yeah.
You had your fun. I'm sure you still got peoples over there that they have
Yeah.
mad love for you.
Yeah.
So
Shout out my
when you
nigga
guys
Boogie,
go on
he
tour,
graduated. He finished.
hell
Nigga
yeah.
Finished.
And then so when you dip from South Dakota, what you go back to San Diego or do you go to Long Beach?
I go back to. I'm in Long Beach for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then I end up going back to San Diego to like help my mom out with shit.
Okay.
And I stayed, and from there I was out there for a while. From like, I think like 4 or 5 years.
And do you link back up with the people you're doing the rap shit with originally,
Yeah.
and you just continue the hustle?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we just kind of picked it up and tried. Well, as much as we could. Like, we ended up dealing with like some shady promoters in the city. Like San Diego's an interesting place to like do music and stuff. Like if you don't really know, just like any city, really.
Of course,
So,
yeah.
if you don't really know who you know, it can be tough for you.
I believe it. And it is one of those situations where, with promoters, they got an ego and they see these young kids doing this rap shit, and they think they could, get one off on you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And make you work extra hard while they take more off the top or whatever the case may be. But yeah, so you're doing more shit in San Diego, and then let's fast forward into the match that we know now with Brother Smack. I know you have a story where you guys were brought together through Elijah, right?
Yeah.
Elijah
I said
kind of
that.
mentally
It's
plotted.
a lot that go into it. Yeah. I think, yeah. I think the way that it plays out, I think it was just written, man.
Yeah.
It was just written.
And
There's a lot of, yeah.
I gotta say though, because you are the first guest on Truanseez that's a parent. So congrats.
Thank
I
you.
see you doing your thing with your son, and he has a one of my favorite tracks on this new EP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I want to congratulate you as being a solid father out here, because I know a lot of people that have kids out here my age just stay failing as fathers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to be a good dad, bro.
I know I'm gonna be a great father,
be a dope
but I
dad.
also want to be. I need more wisdom and more like, just I don't want to rush anything.
You ready,
know what
man?
I mean?
You good.
Yeah. But yeah. So on the EP though, I gotta ask on the intro. What's the first song?
About a thing.
About a Thing. Did you really buy your mom fake jewelry?
Like
I don't mean to call you out.
As a
but
yeah,
that's disrespectful, kind of.
It's a see, this is crazy, man. Cause
You
it's
have
like,
a bar where you said it turned her neck green or her skin green. I was like,
You rap it, and then you gotta talk about
Yeah.
it. So
I only ask because that's crazy, man. Like
I
I can't blame you though, as a young guy.
Like, as a kid, like you want to go get your mom shit, and then you got like your little limited budget.
Yeah.
And as a kid,
that's why I'm not hating too hard.
as a kid,
Why you steal?
Nah, you did it right, kind of. I mean, it's disrespectful, but I get it though.
like as a kid, like you go, like it was just a thing like that you learned. Like one year we had we saw, like, me and my brothers, we just had our little bills, went and got some shit. And I guess it obviously wasn't real jewelry, or whatever. My mom got expensive skin. Like, to where, like, if it's not real,
yeah. That's what I'm.
it's
And
gonna turn her shit green.
Yeah.
So it's like, and seeing that, you're like, damn.
well, trust me,
like,
man. That's why I buy silver, because I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
The way my bank account is set
Yeah.
up, the gold will come later. You
That's
know
a
what I
real
mean?
Thing. So that's just a thing of saying, like, man, like things that I've seen that like at an early age,
Yeah.
I knew like I wanted to do better for my mom.
No, that's
I
not, and
wanted to get her
that's what
shit,
I
you know
want.
what I'm
That's the
saying?
message that I got from me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it was funny though, because it's one thing that I appreciate about your bars is you're very vulnerable. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And again, you speak from the soul. You don't fake the funk. You don't. You're not trying to be someone that you're not. I think that you really do. You're 100% revealing yourself in the music.
Cause I feel like when you do that, I feel like just as I don't mind. I just noticed one time when you just keep it a being, like, I don't got that. You figure out almost everybody else here don't got it either.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
I've always.
Yeah.
That's how I've always carried myself, man. I put myself out in the open, and I'll reveal some uncomfortable truths, and then you start to see everyone get comfortable.
Yeah.
Once you do that, and you start to see in people's eyes that they're more comfortable with expressing like, hey, I've done that shit too, you know?
I've also act like I did have it. And
We all
it got
have.
me in some situations I almost couldn't get out of.
Yeah.
Trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to front, act like you cool, everything's dandy, and
Yeah.
you almost find yourself spending more money than you want to.
No, for sure.
For sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
It's, yeah.
And you know, that's a lot of rappers out in the real world today doing that shit. But I heard that bar and it made me laugh. But it was a very it was a situation where I was like, that, you know, I know that you'll eventually get to the point where you'll lace your mom out and everyone in your family.
Whole family.
Yeah.
Whole family, man. I can't wait.
But so this song, this EP, Songs in My Head, it's been something that you've been working on for a while?
Yeah. Almost, damn, think about it, like a couple years, almost 3 years. Because they were songs. Oh, go ahead, bro.
No. I'm saying because it's 6 songs and it sounds new. You have a very modern take on all the beats, and your flow is sharp. So none of the songs sound dated at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Damn. Thank you.
No, for sure.
Thank you. Fuck. These are like, it's interesting because, you know, it's like songs in my head. So these were beats that I was making myself. Like,
you produced a lot of this shit?
Yeah, all of them except 3
Who
pieces.
did the guitar on About a Thing?
About a Thing, that was Blue. So
That shit's
game, bro.
amazing.
So like, I always go over to Blue. I would always try to go to Blue's house, make music. We chilling. And one day I took my laptop and I was like, cause I was chilling with my bro. My bro was like, "Hey, these is all right." Like my bro was like, "These is tight. Like you should show Blue these." And
Off
I was
the beats
like,
you made.
Yeah, you know, just keeping it, cause these niggas is these niggas.
Yeah,
You know
of
how
course,
they-
of
you know
course,
how they do it.
yeah.
And I'm like, "You think so?" And Jared's like, "Yeah, bro. Like, show Blue that shit." So I show Blue. Blue's like, "You got an EP." Just like that. You know what I mean? I'm like,
At the time, was it 6 beats or was
nah, it was 4.
it 4?
It was 4. And he took them, you know what I mean? We recorded some verses. He beefed up a lot of stuff, but like it was tight. Like he was really like, we don't need to change much. Like I'ma make your drums more official. You know what I mean? Because I had the Logic drums.
Yeah,
so they was like,
it sounds, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
A little bit toy, but
yeah, real Fisher Price-ish.
yeah.
And you know, we had L's come in, beef up some keys here and there, but he kept everything a lot of the same. And that meant a lot to me.
That is dope. Yeah,
it's
because
like, like
he meant what your brother saw, what he saw was valid. You know, so that's dope. I had no idea that you produced. You know, at least created a skeleton
bro.
for these for this EP.
Yeah, the skeletons, like the bass lines, like the drum patterns. He even tried to keep the drums like the same, like everything the same, just more up to date, like instruments and stuff.
I forget, you haven't posted videos of you playing bass lately, but I remember for a minute you were on exactly.
Oh, I need to. Yeah, I'm currently training to play for the Brown Boys.
Yeah. You'll get in that bitch for sure.
Hey,
but
no,
it's fun. No, but no.
That's a dream. That's a dream of mine. That's a dream of mine. So you heard it here first. I'm trying to be the.
He said it on the last interview,
the reserve.
too.
Yeah, the reserve basis for the
There you
Brown
go.
Boys. It will happen.
But yeah. No, that's dope. I had no idea that you created that. You know, a major part of that EP, and then Blue and obviously the rest of the gang executed properly. So then you got Jackson's Lullaby, dedicated to your baby boy,
Yes,
Young
sir.
King. And that shit, I had to run that back 3 times in a row because I was like, yo, that shit, it goes beyond just a song to a son, you know? You can apply that to even yourself, like the love that you have for the world, you see it in your son, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that it's a beautiful song on that one. I just want to let you know.
Which one's your favorite?
I told you Jackson's Lullaby,
Jackson's Lullaby.
and Belly Style.
Belly Style.
Yeah, but About a Thing, lately I've been bumping that.
Yeah.
I know I was bumping it today when I was running errands and shit, and I was like, that flow reminds me of the 2000s, like Luda flow, but in your style, you know what I mean? It has that bounce right away.
I think, dog, like, I fuck with Luda, but not super crazy. Like, so it's like funny. Like it's.
Hey, just take it though.
That's what I love.
Because at one point,
yeah.
At one point, that was one of my favorite rappers,
Hey,
and
you
I.
a legend, bro.
Yeah.
I hella. It's just that's what I love about music though. Is like,
Not that you sound like him.
No. I get it.
And
Exactly.
especially in that song, the cadence, the way
I
you
get
chop
it.
it up,
I get it.
that
Exact-
bounce,
yeah.
you're just keeping it up in the air. That's what Luda would do with his bars, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, it's that's I have to say it's switching off from on a serious note. When I want to be serious with myself, I listen to Jackson's Lullaby because I learn a lot about myself through that song. You know what I mean? And how I see my little cousins growing up, and maybe one day when I have a seed of my own, I would hope to, you know, love that kid the way you love your son, you know.
That's beautiful.
But
I'm glad. Wow.
About a Thing is definitely the summer anthem. You gave us.
Cheers to
It's
that,
on
man.
the summer playlist for sure.
Cheers to that.
Of course.
That's the one that I wanted. I wanted to have like that, like a Miami Vice feel to it.
Hell yeah, and I can't wait to see this shit live. So what's the situation with you dropping those in the next couple live shows with Brother Smack or whatever the case may be?
Yeah, we gonna for sure run them.
Hell yeah.
For sure run them. I think. Well, I don't want to put it out there too, but it's for sure some shit coming soon.
I love it.
It's
I'm
for sure
excited
some
for that.
Shit coming soon. Yeah.
I mean, you guys got a good, you know, following right now. It's homies and it's genuine and it's also people that. I mean, you guys sold out that Summer Smackdown event. You know, I was telling Els the last time I was here. I was like, yo, there was a community of people that support your guys' dreams and your guys' sounds.
It was crazy. That was. Oh shit! But it was crazy, bro. Like, first off, yeah, just when you walk, you could see people mouthing the words. People knew it. Like, it was a room full of love.
Exactly.
Like I wanted to
And you guys got a very good one thing that is a green light in hip hop for me is there was more ladies and dudes up in that bitch too. So
I mean,
that's just a situation that I saw that shit where I was like, damn, they got it like that. The collectives got it like that.
I'm engaged.
Of course, I'm not saying for you. I'm saying for us, you know.
But I seen that. I definitely noticed that, and that's if you got the ladies, you solid.
Yeah.
If you got the ladies, you good. Like,
Exactly. But yeah, that was a good time. It was hotbox as a motherfucker though. That was the first time that I got high from literally just inhaling the air in the rooms.
Everybody said that.
Insane.
Everybody goes, that show was tight. It was smoked out.
Yeah.
But it was tight. And I was in heaven.
No, it was dope. It was dope. And
shout out to Spence, man.
Shout out to Spence.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Spence,
everybody collectively doing that though, because that literally showed that you guys went
out
full
to Nick.
Voltron
Nick
and
for letting us run
everybody
it.
hustled and did what they had to do to make it
It's beautiful,
happen.
man. It's a family though, and it's only like that's the thing though, bro. Like we really got each other's back. Like,
Yeah.
Like we really go the extra mile for each other to make these things happen. Like to get 4 people who had lived 4 separate lives, 4 completely different solo artists to get us all on one accord and to move. Like you got to put so much aside. Like I really will go to war for these niggas.
Hell yeah! Oh,
You know what I
hey,
mean?
not to cut you off, but I want to run it. I want to run it back on Jackson's Lullaby. You talk about, you mentioned Jackson having a tia and teaching him Spanish.
Yeah.
You know, and I've always appreciated that about California hip hop artists. You know, embracing Mexican culture or Latino culture, Spanish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it is going to be one of those situations where. That's the tight thing about your son growing up is he's going to be surrounded by an eclectic group of people.
Yeah.
And he's going to be, you know, a young black man, but that knows Spanish.
Yeah.
That's tight.
He's going to be vicious.
The possibilities are endless, you know?
He's going to be tight.
So I want to mention I appreciated those bars too.
Yeah. Just me being from like San Diego.
Yeah, Southern California in general.
That he's always gonna have that influence. I love Mexican food. I love tacos. I eat tacos every day, bro.
I know. I saw
Every
that
day,
was
bro.
one of
carne asada fries. I could really eat that every day.
I appreciated that video for the little intro video or the teaser video that you guys put together. one of the things that came out of your head was tacos. I was like,
Yeah.
so we're really fucking
You
with
had
the tacos.
DM me and you said I especially appreciate Kawhi Leonard.
Nah, I
in
never
the
said that.
video,
Don't
and-
stop that. I never said that. Over you're spreading lies. But that's on you. I'll let Smack handle your take on your love for the Clippers. I don't want to. I respect you and I love you. And I said, like, I didn't mean to clown on you for the chain for the jewelry bar, but I just had to get a little bit more in depth sight.
Nah.
But
Yeah.
but it's funny, man. It's funny.
Nah, you got to keep it real.
You're
man.
very audacious, though. I'll give you that. You loving the Clippers that hard, the audacity. But it's you.
It's a life.
I got at this point I gotta believe that you're genuine about it. But yeah, dude, I love the EP. I loved everything about it. And we're definitely gonna. It's definitely spinning. We're gonna bump the fuck out of it after this interview. But what's the next step? What do you got planned for? Can you let us know?
Bro,
What's
it's so much it's so much music.
Yeah.
Like I want y'all to have this piece. You know what I mean? Sit with it for a bit. You know.
Yeah.
It's definitely me. It's me in a very pure form.
Of course.
But like I got so many bags I want to get into.
Yeah.
Like
No, and I appreciate you not over extending your content because, you know, certain motherfuckers drop 30-song albums. Only like 8 of them are fucking lit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But all 6 of them slap.
Yeah. Nah, I don't want to miss too much. Like, you know, like I want to explore as many genres as I can. You know,
Yeah, I saw you mentioned on
yeah.
About a Thing too. You throw in that Post Malone line with the rock rapping the rock and roll.
Yeah. With that one, yeah.
You got a good balance with. I mean, and Blue just shredded on that one.
Dude, he's different, bro.
Yeah.
Like all those guys.
What's homie's name that? On another note, what's homie's name that shreds for Crisol? You met him before? I think his name's is his name Jason?
I don't.
Also
you know,
shreds?
I haven't met him. I think I met him briefly, but I haven't got a
Dude,
chance
that
to like, talk
motherfucker
to him.
shreds. You
but-
guys got shredders
yeah.
and bringing you guys' guitars to the beats, you know?
It's really a blessing to be around musicians that just have the abilities that they do, like not just in one instrument though. That's the thing. Blue is just, he won't say it, but that nigga can play keys too.
Yeah.
Like he really will tell you I don't play keys, but that nigga played keys for me in a band and was like really signaling shit. Like it's like, yeah, they good at instruments, but also the knowledge, like the theory that they know behind, like yeah, these guys play around and it's a lot of jokes, but they're very, very serious
of
and
course.
technical as fuck.
I was tripping that Gazzo was playing with Brand Wood, like, and they gave him a solo at a sold out Brand Wood.
Yeah.
Just yesterday,
Easy.
I was like, watched the video. I was like,
Easy.
it's crazy.
But
it's crazy what's happening
but
out
if
here.
they seen the work that nigga put in.
Yeah, of course.
He put in work.
Yeah, you could tell.
Like all.
And
of
that's the
these
crazy
guys.
thing too is he's very, very. I mean, for me personally, he's a very silent guy, which I think that's who he genuinely is.
Silent
but when
killer.
it comes down to it, he's a killer. And it is. I think all of you guys have a very solid group of you know, hustlers and hard workers.
It's amazing. I can. It's like being in this big house and every room is just this completely different place. It's a whole different world. Like when you go to Stretches, this nigga Stretch got so many beats. It's like I'm a kid in a candy store. He got beats he forget about, like that he remember. He got, that is fucking insane. And he tell me we can do anything.
Yeah.
So then, you know what I mean? We got these. So let me tell you, I got slappers with Stretch. I got slappers with Blue. I got slappers with Els. I got slappers with the homie Alexander Luna. I got slappers with, hopefully we got some. It's slappers all over the place.
Yeah, of course. Slappers on slappers.
They're fucking coming.
There's particularly, I remember the last time, the first time I went to Stretch's pad, you were showing me a little couple songs that you and him made. And there was one, I told you about it, I don't even know if you remember, but you do kind of get in your auto-tune bag, but like,
I know which
it
one
seems
you
like a
talking
circle
about.
pit.
I know which one you
That
talking
shit was
about,
fire.
yeah. So it's and that's,
don't forget about that. That shit needs to drop.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And it's songs that are like, because I'm more of a thing, it's more of like, it was more of a thing where it's like, you don't want to like touch somebody's style. But then at the same time, if you have that ability and if you can do it, you can do that, but still make it your own.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm like tweaking so much stuff, and I'm like finding ways to like make it my own style and exploring.
And that's one thing that I'll always admire about your art, man. You do speak from the soul, and you don't fake the funk for yourself, most importantly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you don't feel that you need to sound like anybody or try to fit in any type of box to reach some type of recognition that at the end of the day isn't what really speaks from your soul. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I can understand why people do it.
I get
know?
it. Yeah, of course.
It's like,
Some people are lost out here, and a lot of motherfuckers don't got their own style.
yeah, jumping off of buildings is your thing.
Yeah,
Niggas is getting money off it, you know. He
it
ain't got no
happens.
knees,
Yeah,
but he paid, you know.
yeah,
It's like,
def. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear what you have coming for us. But we're definitely going to keep songs in my head streaming,
Yeah, bro.
run it up, go
Appreciate
listen
that,
to
man.
that shit,
I
and
really
we'll wrap it
appreciate
up.
that.
Is there anything else you want to say? Where do we reach you on? Where do the people reach you on social media?
Oh shit, Mash SCP MASH _ SCP, and it's like that for everything.
Yeah.
pretty much.
I saw you got Mash on Spotify.
Yeah.
There's another Mash, but your shit
Yeah,
pops
yeah,
up
yeah,
more.
yeah.
It looks more legit.
Yeah, don't.
So that's a good thing.
We'll take care of him.
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
We're gonna handle that.
Mash, I appreciate you coming through though.
All right, man. Cheers.
Of course.
Appreciate you having me.
So yeah, just more tracks coming. You know what I mean? Just keep them coming.
It's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be a good year.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a good year for all of us, man.
All right, well, we finna wrap this up.
I just also want to say, Kennedy, you a bitch.
Boom.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but hey, Truanseez, we out. Let's go.